everyone. This is Christian Duque for NPCNewsOnline.com here at the 2019 IFBB Pro League Baltimore Pro Masters with your classic champion here, Peter Sciallo. So Peter, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking.
So Peter, you got two class wins here. Tell us those classes, please.
35 plus and 40 plus.
Excellent, excellent. And so we did the interview at Pittsburgh, and it just, your star is just like shooting up. So tell us a little bit about like just the last few months, and of course getting ready for this show as well.
Last few months, I mentioned to you in Pittsburgh, is last July I had a complete bicep tear off the bone and couldn't do any off season. And me and Marcelo got together in about April, May, and I decided to do competition. So contacted my prep coach, Chris Tuttle, and said, let's start doing it. And we really had no off season. We went right into prep. And I wasn't able to really push hard on my upper body because of my injury, and I didn't want to re-injure it. So we picked Pittsburgh, where I left off 2 years ago after I became pro. And from each show, we picked a few shows, open shows and master shows, to keep dialing me in and seeing where my body has grown over the 2 years and where we need to be. And tonight, I knew 2 days ago my body was changing to the point where I needed to be for the fourth prep this year. That's
amazing, yeah, because again, your demeanor on stage, I mean, you're a humble guy, most definitely, but you didn't look totally shocked when I think when you got to the show, I don't know if it was tunnel vision or what it was, but even yesterday, I mean, just something about like this show, I feel like you had it in the bag. I mean, without sounding cocky or anything, I feel like you had a good amount of confidence. I feel like you did your homework.
I did. I wasn't nervous at all. I knew what it took to come in this one. My body's been fluctuating, and I told myself, we got to come in 100%, do everything. I push all my coaches to push me more. I don't stop. I don't complain. And I said, I'm coming here and I'm winning this one. And I said I want both wins, and I came and I did it.
You came and you did it. And one of the things, too, that I remember from the Pittsburgh interview is the fact that Peter has a lot of coaches, trainers, a lot of people in his corner. So tell us exactly who's in your corner, because it's pretty expansive. But, I mean, again, it justifies what you brought.
It is. My prep nutritionist is Chris Tuttle. Everyone knows him. He's actually competing in 2 weeks also with me. I have two personal trainers. One's a conditioning coach, and one is my bodybuilding coach, Marcelo. It's right there. My other coach is Chris Mafahi. He's back up in Connecticut. And then I have two posing coaches. One is Kenny Wallace, that everyone knows. He helps me with my routines and my mandatories, and my night-evening routine is with Frank. Everyone knows him as Cheech.
There you go. I mean, so that's, I mean, you at home don't have to go to these lengths, but you're doing it, and you're bringing just an amazing physique. You're leaving no stone unturned. This is like very serious for you, and you want to go all the way. And my gosh, you've got the tools, you've got the physique, you've got the camp, you've got the ambition. So I mean, really, the sky's the limit for you.
It's just dedication. I love the sport. I've been working out since I've been 8 years old. I'd never wanted to cross over into bodybuilding back then. My first show was when I was 20. It was Flex down in Tarrytown, New York. Right. And then when Men's Physique came out, I hopped into it, and then I was told to jump at the Classic. And I still got things to do, things to improve, and hopefully this year I have an off season and come back next year 100 times better.
Exactly, and again with the Masters too, like when you're competing in different classes, it's not based on weight, it's based on age. So you're actually competing with people five years or even more, sometimes you're junior. That can get kind of cumbersome after a while, but you're still winning, you're still doing great, you're still dominating.
And I feel like when I did Hurricane Pro, I was one of the oldest, and I felt like I could hang with the guys. So
you might be like another Dexter Jackson.
Well, I'll be 44 in August, so body's still going for 4 shows. Like I said, maybe one more, and just got to eat healthy, get sleep, which is my worst thing, but. Don't kill yourself for the gym.
See, and that's the last thing I was going to say. I don't want to make this too long because our president, Mr. Jim Manning, always says 3 minutes is like that's the perfect interview. But you said something there too that I think is very important. It doesn't sound like you're going to burn out, and that's so important. I'm
very diversified. I don't go to the gym and squat 700 pounds and bench press 400 pounds. I do what my body can handle. I'm a big believer in changing it up constantly to shock the muscles and not do the same routine and not pull and jerk the weights around. That's me. I'd rather do lighter weight, more controlled, more negatives and not get injuries. And I'm look at my body.
There you go. Slow and steady wins the race. So Instagram, websites, anything, gyms you want to promote, sponsors, anything?
Just my supplement company is that I use is Vital Proteins. Gyms, Miami Iron, SCT Gym, Connecticut, the Super Gym in New Haven, Bev's Gym. My Instagram is IFBB Pro Peter Sciallo, and just want to say thank you to everyone here, yourself, and Rich, and Gary, and it's just another great show, just like Pittsburgh.
And get excited for those photos. J.M. Mannion shot the show. All the photos available at NPCNewsOnline.com. They're going to be wicked for your classic champ, Peter Sciallo, Christian Duque, NPCNewsOnline.com.